It is apple season, and Nik Manojlovich from Weekend at the Cottage is joining us with a skillet cake.
Apple Skillet Cake.
Love this.
Game changer, Annette,
Okay.
this is it, yeah.
And really easy to make. We've got one in the oven already, but
Yep.
you're going to show us how to make it with the prep.
Yep. So for sure, this recipe is all about apples. And we are the most fortunate people here, right? Best apples in the world are grown here in Ontario. Get out, buy local. In this recipe, I'm using Honey Crisps. Favorite. Love the big flavor and that juiciness of them.
Okay.
Right?
But you could use, you've got, so these are Honey Crisps here.
You've got Gala, we have Ambrosias, you could also use Empire. So all of, and because
My favorite apple.
Because I've tested this recipe so often, all of those apples work.
Okay.
2 apples peeled and diced, and then we're gonna do a little bit of sugar, so a brown sugar and a tiny bit of lemon juice, which is going to brighten the flavor of the apples, and then some cinnamon. So you're going to need about maybe 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Toss it up, and your apples are going to kind of get coated in this glorious cinnamoniness. Cinnamoniness, right?
Cinnamony.
The cake batter was a really interesting process for us. So it is, usual suspects. We have flour, a little bit of sugar, eggs, and butter, and then we did buttermilk and Greek yogurt. Which is, wait till you try this, Annette. I'm telling you, this recipe is off the charts. So the batter is super easy to make, and I want to encourage, I know there's a lot of people at home right now going, what am I going to make today? You are going to make this apple skillet cake and prepare to be amazed. It's a gentle fold, right? You don't need to make a big deal of scooping this up and turning it into
Because you don't want to squish the apples.
You don't, and they are going to suspend in there and bake up perfectly. So that's kind of it. I'm then transferring it to a skillet, and the skillet is really important in this because of the heat distribution and the way that it cooks evenly from the bottom and the sides. This apple cake is going to, no, let me do it. Yeah. No, I don't want to get you dirty. Are you kidding? They'll never have me back. Oh, he's the guy that, here, sprinkle a little bit of sugar on here.
Okay.
And I'm going to do a little bit of nutmeg. So right now, how do you think we're doing?
A big chunk of
It's okay. Ooh.
There we go.
Now, so far, super easy. You've prepped a couple of Honey Crisp apples, you did a batter, and we're ready for the oven.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
If you don't have a skillet that's oven friendly, can you do it in like a pie plate?
You could, but I would do it more in like a spring form or in a sided baking dish.
Okay.
And it's about that heat distribution, so you may have to bake it a little bit longer if you do it, but just keep your eye on it. Have a cake tester handy.
Okay.
Okay, so now this is going to go in the oven. Right? Oh, look at this.
Oh, look.
Look. Magic of television. Friends, look at this. Look at how it comes up though, right? It's super beautiful golden.
Oh.
It has a lovely sheen to the top from that little bit of sugar at the end. Do you want to do the honors? Here, wait.
Do that.
Here, let me give you this too. Careful.
Really
Yep, that's hot, so remember that.
Okay.
And then you're going to transfer one over to the plate. In a side skillet, this was so easy. A little bit of butter, maple syrup, pecans, and first one's maybe not, oh, it might come out good. Usually the first one goes to the maker. That's what I always say. Look at you.
Oh, look at me.
Look at you. Look at her.
30
look at
seconds.
her.
First
30
one
seconds.
does go to the maker though.
Okay, wait. Oh.
Some ice cream.
Yeah, vanilla ice cream.
Oh, nice.
And then a butter pecan sauce on the top. Full recipes up at weekendатthecottage.com. It is crazy delicious. Look at that. Talk about, look at apple skillet cake.
That is so.
You want to try it?
My trip here. Yeah. We have 2 forks. You can try it here. And you've got all kinds of great Thanksgiving recipes.
Yeah.
And this is really easy. And there are alternatives if you don't have buttermilk.
Oh my gosh! I'm telling you, best cake. Look at how high it is, Annette. Look at the crumb.
Oh.
Those apples.
That is so good.
I know. And the apples make this recipe sing. Honey Crisp, Galas, Ambrosias, Empires.
Support our apple producers.
Absolutely.
As well.
Buy local.
Okay. So we'll get the details up on our website as well.
Yes, please. Weekendatthecottage.com. Recipes there. Get to it, everybody.
Okay.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
We love you. We do. Yay.